Howdy. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
Hey, the hydrogel is working great. Like I said, in a way, things are growing again. And with the Civil Corps on increased alert, I don't think we have too much to worry about from our scaly pals. Now might be the time to make good on my promise to Matilda and teach you about desert planting. First off, it ain't easy. Before you can plant anything, you gotta understand a little concept we around here call the straw grid. I won't bore you with the details, but basically the soil around here ain't good enough to plant much of anything. That is, unless you make a square out of straw around your seeds, protect them from the wind. Put a bunch of squares together and, well, that's why we call it the straw grid. Here, let me show you how to make a little straw fence in sandy soil. Then you just gotta plant a seed in the middle, water it daily, maybe add some fertilizer, and then wait. Once your crop is fully grown, you can harvest it. Oh, if you plant often in the same place, your soil will retain some nutrients and slowly upgrade over time. That's about it. If you have any other questions, I've actually written a guide on the subject. Flip through it if you get time. Here's some other stuff to get you started, too. Just, do all those things I said, and everything should go great. For starters, why don't you try growing some sand rice? We'll see how it goes. Hmm.
Hello. Howdy. See you.
Howdy! Thank you. See ya!
Hello! Ah! Farewell!
Impeccable timing. I was just about to run out. See ya.
You're here. Today is your first day as assistant to the director. Your first job is of utmost importance. My previous experiment produced much detritus, and it is in need of disposal. Responsibilities may include treatment and disposal of waste material. The terms of employment are quite clear. If I were not the only one with qualifications to do this research, I would be excited to dispose of such fascinating waste. Perhaps you do not see the scientific value in biohazardous waste. Now, before you finish, please do not disturb me. There should be a feather duster somewhere if you need it. Shh, do not distract me from my work. Very good. Now I will assign you your next task. There are many relics in that cabinet. Organize them for analysis and write a preliminary report. I'm sorry about that. Do not worry about it for now. Let's carry on. Now, let us continue. As a builder, I suppose you are not particularly familiar with report writing. I will give you a briefing. You know. Then good. Remember to pay attention to format and structure. We will be using a VGA standard for formatting. Since it is your first day, I will not assign you too many. We're aiming to focus on quality rather than quantity. 50 reports should be adequate. I don't understand your logic. As a new assistant in the research field, shouldn't you want to be associated with as many relics as possible to get familiar with the research process?
Where's the builder? Ah! Oh, you're a hard one to find.
You're looking for my assistant. Is something the matter?
Huh? What? Director, we have an urgent situation here. Enough of the jokes already. You have to help us out at the temple. A pew broke.
Wait! The builder was hired by me through official means, and according to regulation. If you leave now, you're leaving without permission, and I will take that as an official resignation. In addition, if the builder goes to help your church, then what? They repair some tables and chairs? How does that compare to important research? Do you not understand what is at stake here?
The church's work is also important. Besides, all work is important. Everything is the same under the light.
Ah, I understand. You wish to sabotage my research. As you discussed with the old world no limits, you would interfere with the progress of science? Science?
You know I love your silly voices, Director, but now is not the time.
Assistant, please show our intruder the door.
Really? He got to you too? Fine, I give up.
Finally, some peace and quiet. Please start the relic reports. Wake up! I finished all of the reports while you were asleep. This was a considerable hindrance on my research. I understand that this is your first day, but this was a less than exemplary performance. Tomorrow, you will not sleep. Take this cup of sand tea. It'll help you concentrate. These relics may seem ordinary, but each piece has valuable information to be gleaned. You never know how each one could invariably help the human race move forward. It seems, however, that your productivity has diminished. We may stop for today. Do you have any questions? I have not had time to read your reports, but although you are lacking the desired experience, I was impressed with your dedication. You have lasted longer than any other assistant. Well done. You're welcome. You may leave now. I've got more work to do. Goodbye. So long.
Hello. Howdy. Catch you later.
Hello! Huh. See ya.
Hello. Mm-hmm. So long, partner.
Thank you.
Yo, Grace, are you poking around the breach again?
Just going for a walk. Don't tell me that's against the law now.
No, only walking that's against the law is jaywalking. But, hey, point is, don't even think about going in there. We can't let Sieves through without the proper training. I hate to be dramatic, but what's worth more to you? Your papers or your life?
I know that's meant to be rhetorical, but probably my dissertation. When is the breach going to be reopened to the public? I would like to look for more relics at some point.
It'll open when it's open, which is to say, when it's been reclassified as an abandoned ruins. And don't even think about trying to sneak in there. I wouldn't want to, but I do have the right to detain you if you're proven to be a danger to yourself.
What's the basis for all these wild accusations? I walk down this way all the time. This imagined notion of me even thinking of sneaking into the breach is just that. Something you've just made up in your head. I also have to notice that the breach has been this way for quite some time. Normally, I would have expected you, core type, to have this handled already. Sir, if I may ask, is the stress getting to you?
Hey, come on, give us a break. We've been up to our eyeballs in Geeglers. Plus, there's Logan. Yeah, it is getting to be a little rough out here, as a matter of fact. Glad somebody noticed.
Aw, poor Justice. Why don't you just take a day off? What you need is some rest. Then you'll have your edge back. I mean, at the very least. Surely you don't need to literally stand here in front of the breach. We all know not to go in.
Yeah, maybe I could just head back to the office, pour a big old glass of yak milk, kick up my heels and... Hey, wait a sec. Dang, how come every time I talk to you I end up with a headache? Look, Grace, I'm not kidding around. I take the safety of everybody in this town seriously. If something happened to you down there, I'd never forgive myself. Talk to me again when your fighting chops are up to snuff. Like, say, builders here.
Right. How about this then? If I were to commission the builder to enter the ruins on my behalf, you'd have no objections to that, would you, Sheriff?
Yeah? Well, I suppose if the builder agrees to it, sure. Why not? All depends on a little thing called consent. Well, the two of you figure something out. Just don't go into the breach by yourself, all right? I gotta keep patrolling, but I'm gonna have my eye on you. Maybe just adjust your stroll path to be a little less hair-raising, all right? Y'all are gonna be the death of me.
Well, you heard the man. Looks like I don't need to sneak into the breach if I can recruit your help. The things I need are relatively simple. But I think I'd feel better if someone with an eye more discerning than that of a soldier's went in to look. So? Great. A bit of context. I'm an archaeology student in Atara, saving up to finish my degree. When I have time, I try to do field work that I hope will be beneficial for when I go back. You've been to the breach, right? Did you manage to pick up on what that place used to be? You know, back in the old world? No. Didn't it give off corporate vibes to you? You know, that soul-crushing monotony that saps your life energy to the point where you can't break out of doing exactly the same thing every single day for years, making money for someone else. It was an office building, though it could be said that universities these days are getting more and more corporate. Anyway, when it was open, the breach was a great place to look for archaeological finds and, right, you know the story. One of my main focuses is old-world audiovisual media. From salvaged memos and effects, I've discovered a concept discussed among old-world drones known as huke. I've surmised this term to mean listening to music at work. So next time you're in the breach, just be on the lookout for old-world music-related media. Anything that seems vaguely relevant. Discs, posters. Also, I need some small chips from down there too. For reasons... Thanks again for agreeing to do this. I guess with you in the picture, everyone's lives are being made a little easier. Come find me when you've got some old world music stuff. And don't forget those small chips either, please. Bye.
Well, hello. Ooh. Take it easy.
Hi. Thank you.
there. Wow, thank you.
Bye bye.
Hello. See ya.
What's up? Have a good day.
Don't be like. See ya.
God